One of the best parts of Universal Analytics, which I am now going to call old analytics, was the ability to set up what they called funnel visualizations. And funnel visualizations could show you how people were moving through your website, through the sales process in your website. It could also show you where people were falling out of that process. Can you replicate this in Google Analytics 4? Well, in good news, yes, you can create something similar. In bad news, it's a little bit more complicated to set up. In good news, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that in this video. The first thing you need to do is to map out the process, map out each stage that your customer needs to take to get to the place you want them to, whether that's a conversion, or in my case, I'm going to show you this demo on a lead magnet. Because it's a lead magnet, this is quite a straightforward funnel. There's only 2 stages. The first one is they visit the page for my lead magnet, and the second one is they convert into lead magnet subscribers. And I have a conversion event set up in Google Analytics, which is similar to goals if you're used to the older analytics, which will mark them as converted. So that's 2 stages. If you haven't got your conversion event set up in Google Analytics 4, don't worry, you can actually do this without them set up. And when we get into the demo, I'll show you exactly how. So the thing is, with my lead magnet, people don't have to go to the lead magnet page to sign up for the lead magnet. So I actually need to make this what we'd call an open funnel, because I have a form embedded on every single blog post on my website where people can complete that. And again, it gets marked as the same conversion if they complete the form there. So with that in mind, let's go and set this up. From your Google Analytics dashboard, go to the Explore tab and click on Freeform. From here, you want to choose Funnel Visualization from the drop-down menu. Give it a name. And now we need to add the steps to your funnel. So click on that little pencil next to steps. And it's here that you get to add your steps. Now you're going to give each step in the funnel a name that you're going to understand. So for me here, I'm going to put in ROI primer page and ROI primer conversion. Let's go back up to the ROI primer page. So the thing I want to register here is that people have visited the page for my lead magnet. So under Add New Condition, I'm going to use Page View, as I want to record everyone who lands on that page. Now click on Add Parameter, choose Other and Page Location. And as you can see, this opens up a window. Leave Contains where it is and paste the end of your page URL. So I'm using everything except for the HTTPS www bit. I'm starting it with spiderworking.com, but you may want to just include the bit after the /. Now click Apply. Now we're going to set up step 2, but this time, because I have a conversion event set up here, instead of choosing Page View, I'll use the conversion event that I've set up. And if you haven't set up a conversion event, you don't set up conversions like that. You would set it up as a page view, exactly like we did for step 1. Click Apply, and then you get your funnel. Now remember, I want to make this an open funnel so I can register people coming in from blog posts or my homepage. So I just toggle that on here. I don't know if it's just me and my boring geekiness, but I find this incredibly interesting. And it gets even more interesting if you have more steps in your process, because it can really tell you where people are dropping out so that you can go and do something about it. As you can see, the data is currently broken down by the default that Google Analytics adds, which is city. I'm going to get rid of that. With my open funnel switched on, I can see that Some of the people who are converting are coming directly to the thank you page, directly to the conversion, rather than visiting the lead magnet page itself. And that isn't a surprise to me, because some of that will have come from email. If you get an email newsletter from me and you go directly to the thank you page, and that just sets up a tag. But it's not all of that. Some of that could be coming from those blog posts that I was mentioning, where I embed the lead magnet form. How do I find that out? Well, I'm going to add my own breakdown. Go to dimensions on the left-hand side, and here I'm going to add a dimension. You can see I can just search for it at the top here, landing page. And now that I've imported it, if I drag it over to breakdown, I can see where people started their journey through my website. And there I can see, yes, there is one blog post that drove one conversion. So now I feel like I need to go and reassess where I'm putting that call to action in my blog post if it's not converting people into my email subscribers. There's a lot more you can do with funnel visualizations, but this is a good start. So go and have a go and let me know how you get on with it.